February 5th, the day after the Super Bowl. I'm coming to do a January recap, and actually it's a recap of since I started freestyle, because I never did one in January because I was using the December as like the trial period for it. So my stats for January is I'm down 3.1 pounds for January, and I feel really good about that because we were coming off of a holiday. I had really bad anxiety, stress, depression, everything that goes with my panic attacks, and was just in the like I don't give a crap stage. Yeah, 3.1 pounds. So all in all, I feel really good about it, and I'm really liking the program. I feel less guilty than I did on Smart Points. I don't feel very restricted, and I know there was a lot of people complaining about gaining weight or worried about gaining weight or something like that on the freestyle program because of all the free foods. Now, I don't eat, like, I'm not sitting down and eating a whole chicken. I'm still eating what is considered a normal portion of chicken and a normal portion of beans, and I'm not really going overboard, but I feel like the 0 point foods, we were eating them anyways and we were counting the points for them. I feel like now serving dinner and going to somebody's house for dinner is a lot easier because I'm not having to weigh everything. I'm not having to measure everything. I feel now like I'm eating like a normal person should be. And I find something very freeing about that. That being said, I can see where people might be scared or might have problems with that. And I think a lot of it is you're in your own head, because I was in my own head for a long time with Smart Points. And I think that was causing a lot of my problems. And I tend to be an all or nothing type of person, which I'm working on that, but I feel like that's where I'm at. Health-wise, one of my goals from last year was to lower my cholesterol. My cholesterol was high last year, but it was not, I was not put on any medication because my ratio was in the good range. And my doctor had said just because my overall cholesterol was high, I think it was 29 points high, and my bad cholesterol was really high, my good cholesterol was high, and which is good, and my triglycerides were good. So my overall ratio was really good. He didn't want to put me on any medication. But being the person I am and being in my own head, one of my goals was to bring my cholesterol down because I had a lot of anxiety about those numbers. And I was at the doctor last week. My test results came back, and you guys are not going to believe this, but I am now in the normal range. I'm at the high end of the normal range, but I'm in the normal range. So I reached my major goal last year, and I could not be more proud of myself. I thought that it would be lower, but I didn't realize how much lower it was. So I feel really good. I have a lot of heartburn today because of yesterday, which I'm not even going to talk about yesterday, but a lot of heartburn because of yesterday. And I'm having a hard time staying awake, you guys. So I stopped at McDonald's and I got a large Diet Coke, strictly for caffeine and carbonation purposes. Not because I like it, but it is what it is. I could not be more proud of the cholesterol numbers. Oh, and I have even more good news. I can't even believe that I almost forgot to tell you this. So if you've been watching my channel for some time, you would know I've talked about my anxiety and my panic attacks in the past. And it's something that rears its ugly head every now and again. And last week, well, the last couple weeks, it's really come like to a head several different times, which is why I went to the doctor in the first place, because maybe my medication wasn't working anymore or I needed a different dosage. And I was trying to get ahead of the problem without falling into like a 5-month depression, like in 2016. So, because they found in 2016 that I had a QT interval in my heart, and it's called a prolonged QT interval, and it's nothing, I didn't really need to worry about it at this point in time unless I had a lot of fainting spells, headaches, lightheadedness, dizziness, things like that. So I did not experience any of that, but my doctor always wanted to do an EKG once a year, and he did the EKG this time as well, and my QT interval came back perfect. So it's no longer a health risk. It's nothing I need to be concerned about anymore. My numbers fell into the normal range. So this to me is huge, and it was a real big stressor for me, because if somebody got sick around me, I was unable to take antibiotics because antibiotics makes that QT interval longer. And what it is it's the electrical system of your heart. So your heart starts filling up with blood on the Q for the pump that happens on the T. And my heart didn't fill up with blood as quickly as a normal heart did. So I would have needed a pacemaker and a statin to protect my heart, the pacemaker to keep my heart going. And I didn't want either one of them. So I was trying to control it myself. And it says that it does go away. Research shows that if you're not born with it, that it does go away if you reduce stress. So it went away. My cholesterol is perfect. Man, I feel like I'm gonna live forever. But this was such good news for me, you guys. This just made my day, and I couldn't be more thrilled. It actually made my weekend, because I got the results back on Friday, and I was just over the moon about them. So that's that. I don't know what else I have to report, you guys, but I'm still plugging along. I will do a February update at the end of the month. However, it is Valentine's Day. We have a date night planned. It's Marissa's birthday. It's my birthday. It's my uncle's birthday, my aunt's, and my cousin's birthday. We have a lot of birthdays, and a lot of celebrating and things like that. But I'm going to be as mindful as I possibly can and just keep plugging along. How are you guys doing on freestyle? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys think about the new program, if you're having any success on it, if you're having any troubles or anxiety with it. Please leave me a comment down below. I'd love to know and touch base with you guys. Other than that, I hope you all are doing well and enjoying yourselves and the weather, and that the new year is being good to you. And we will talk soon. Bye.